Behind the shield, yeah, we in the know. Raiders allegiance, code is the code. If you ain't a member, you don't get told. Members only Monday, inside lane. Breaking news first, yeah, we tapped in. Silver and black, we don't play pretend. Real Raider talk, this is members only friend. Members only, I ain't talking public feed. It's that locked door convo, Raider Nation VIP. Front office whispers, who stay, who leave. Draft boards, depth charts, yeah, we reading between. Contract talks in the dark, I see the smoke. Who solid in the building, who close to broke. Coaches on the hot seat, schemes getting tweaked. Film room truth, not the Twitterverse leaks. A legend loud, even when it's rumor time. I separate the facts from the clickbait lines. If it touched the shield, I break it down right. Silver and black vision, yeah, I see it clear like night. Members only Monday, doors stay closed. Behind the shield, yeah, we in the know. Raiders allegiance, code is the code. If you ain't a member, you don't get told. Members only Monday, inside lane. Breaking news first, yeah, we tapped in. Silver and black, we don't play pretend. Real Raider talk, this is members only friend. This ain't headlines, this the fine print. What really going on, not what's trendy to hint. Who earned they reps, who sliding down depth. Who the coaches trust when it's fourth and a breath. Free agency chest, front office grind. Cap space math, yeah, I break down signs. Draft weekend visions, trades in the air. If it's moving for the Raiders, we already there. No hot takes, this that cold truth talk. Built for the ones that really walk that walk. Loyalty first, yeah, that's how we stand. Members only Monday, Raider fam. Members only Monday, doors stay closed. Behind the shield, yeah, we in the know. Raiders allegiance, code is the code. If you ain't a member, you don't get told. Members only Monday, inside lane. Breaking news first, yeah, we tapped in. Silver and black, we don't play pretend. Real Raider talk, this is members only friend. Members only. Raiders allegiance. Lunatic Raider. Behind the shield locked in. Silver and black forever. Yeah. Raiders ain't. Members only, you already know what time it is. Lunatic Raider. Behind the shield locked in. Members only Monday, doors stay closed. Behind the shield, yeah, we in the know. Raiders allegiance, code is the code. If you ain't a member, you don't get told. Members only Monday, inside lane. Breaking news first, yeah, we tapped in. Silver and black, we don't play pretend. Real Raider talk, this is members only friend. Members only, I ain't talking public feed. It's that locked door convo, Raider Nation VIP. Front office whispers, who stay, who leave. Draft boards, depth charts, yeah, we reading between. Contract talks in the dark, I see the smoke. Who solid in the building, who close to broke. Coaches on the hot seat, schemes getting tweaked. Film room truth, not the Twitterverse leaks. A legend loud, even when it's rumor time. I separate the facts from the clickbait lines. If it touched the shield, I break it down right. Silver and black vision, yeah, I see it clear like night. Members only Monday, doors stay closed. Behind the shield, yeah, we in the know. Raiders allegiance, code is the code. If you ain't a member, you don't get told. Members only Monday, inside lane. Breaking news first, yeah, we tapped in. Silver and black, we don't play pretend. Real Raider talk, this is members only friend. This ain't headlines, this the fine print. What really going on, not what's trendy to hint. Who earned they reps, who sliding down depth. Who the coaches trust when it's fourth and a breath. Free agency chest, front office grind. Cap space math, yeah, I break down signs. Draft weekend visions, trades in the air. If it's moving for the Raiders.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
They're here.
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride. be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise! This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What it is, Raider Nation, what it is, man. Happy Monday. It is Members Only Monday, right here with your boy Lunatic Raider on Raiders Allegiance, man. We're gonna talk about our Raiders and the ass whooping they took yesterday. 31-0 um to the Philadelphia Eagles in cold ass Pennsylvania. I told people Raiders don't have to tank. Raiders don't have to tank. Why tank when we not that good to win games? And you've seen that. And it didn't matter if Geno Smith was in there or Kenny Pickett. What happened to everybody that was hollering, Kenny Pickett? You feel me? What happened to all the people that was hollering for Kenny Pickett? Kenny Pickett wasn't good enough no more? Hold on, I gotta fix my shit, y'all. Hold on, Rui. But Kenny Pickett ain't good no more? So that tells me the common denominator, you got Kenny Pickett, Geno Smith, two totally different quarterbacks, same outcome. Kenny Pickett was sacked, what, 4 times? Threw an interception, had 62 yards passing and 7 yards rushing. 62 yards passing and 7 yards rushing by Kenny Pickett. That's telling you it was not just Geno Smith. And I told people this. Geno Smith has his faults. Facts. He has his faults. But it's not just on him. It's not just on him. That offensive line is atrocious. And I don't even know how to spell atrocious. But it was. It was. So the draft is going to be a big part of what we do, restructuring in this franchise to get back to what we once were. And that's great because they've been trying all these other odd ass ways of doing it. Let's hire the coach and then hire the GM. Let's hire the GM and don't let the GM hire his coach. We'll give one to him. Let me hire the offensive coordinator and force him to work with the coach and the GM. Come on, bruh. There's a pecking order in life and there's a pecking order in football. You hire your GM and let him do the search for the head coach. You let the head coach then in return find his defensive coordinator as well as his offensive coordinator. That's the way it works in life of football. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. We up in this bitch. You feel me? Who we got up in here? SA Big Dog in the building, man. Salute to you. It's members only Monday. So if you're not a member of the channel, which you're not going to be here right now, but the members are, after later on tonight, it'll be released to the public. But yes, members of the channel, this is to show my appreciation for you guys to spend your hard-earned money to be a member of this channel. So I want to give you guys exclusive content, especially after game day. We're going to dive into it. There's a lot to talk about. But salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. My guys in the building, you already know what it is, man.
My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice.
Yeah, I know you would say. I said I think Myra was telling me you was going to the game, man. I know it was cold as shit. Hey, you ever think about where the term cold as shit came from? Because last time I never took a cold shit. I took a hot shit. Some people think they hot shit. You know what I mean? Hey, it makes you wonder, how's it cold as shit? But we gonna stick to it. It is what it is, man. It was cold as shit, and I believe you. Because boy, I seen people, man. That's the kind of weather I don't like. For real, for real. The Philly fans weren't as bad as they thought, or they thought they would be. Man, I would have knocked the feathers off his Eagles jacket. You feel me? Hey, for real, for real. That's a big dog, bro. I told you, we not good. We not good. That's why I be tripping off when people say, man, we need a tank to get Mendoza. Why tank? We not that good to win a fucking game. We don't have to tank. I mean, damn, that's why the teams that ain't good get the first picks of the draft, bro. That's why they set it up that way. I be hearing all these dumbass people out here saying stupid shit. I'm like, bruh, the fuck is you talking about? Tank. What the fuck you talking about, tank? Purposely lose to try to get a draft pick when the whole system set up for the worst team. And if you tanking, you must not be the worst team if you got to lose on purpose. That's kind of like cheating the teams that's really that bad. We really that bad. By the time it's all said and done, we will have the number 1 overall pick. Why? Because we're really that bad. We're really that bad. It's like I said, I'm not gonna let this shit be a great storm cloud over my head. Fuck that. I already knew what it was. For real, for real. But yeah, man, this game, hey, like I said, don't be too invested. I mean, I know I get upset with this motherfucking team. I'm ready to win again. I can't even talk shit to nobody because what I'm gonna talk shit about? Well, the homie almost slapped the feathers out of a Philadelphia fan in Philly. Knocked the bird shit out of him. You know what I mean? Knocked the bird flu out his bitch ass. But it is what it is, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna be mad. This is what I want to see. Everybody say fire Pete. Maybe you do that. Maybe you do that. But if you don't do it, I'm not gonna be mad because I'm telling you this. It's not all on Pete Carroll. It's not all on Pete Carroll. This offense ain't Pete Carroll's fault. Pete Carroll's not an offensive-minded coach. How we get mad at Pete Carroll if he ain't calling the fucking plays? I'm just saying. How we get mad at Pete Carroll if the people on the offensive line ain't him blocking? That Pete Carroll ain't out there blocking. And then I hear people talk about Genty. Genty ain't gonna do shit behind that offensive line. Nobody's gonna do shit behind that offensive line. Matter of fact, let's get to the facts, bruh. Shout out to all our content creators that shitted on Genty. And I know better. As a former running back, I know if my offensive line ain't giving me no holes, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Be David Blaine and create some out of nothing? David, let there be holes. And then they send me to the hole stroke. You know what I mean? I tell them, let there be holes. They thought I said holes. No, holes with an L. You know what I mean? They like this motherfucker, like Genty gonna David Blaine his way through the motherfucking offensive line. Come on, bruh. I looked up a stat, man. This is ridiculous. Which running back in NFL this season has the most contacts either at or behind the line of scrimmage this year? The running back with the highest percentage of carries resulting in contact at or behind the line of scrimmage for the 2025 NFL season as of December 15, 2025 is Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty with 57% of his attempts resulting in such contact. 57% of the time, Genty is either contacted by defenders at or behind the line of scrimmage. Whose responsibility is to make sure he doesn't get touched at or behind the line of scrimmage? Offensive line. How in the fuck can you overlook that fucking stat right there? I don't understand that. I don't understand that why people overlook that, like, okay, we're just going to not pay attention to 57% of the time he's touched at or behind the line of scrimmage, bruh. What the fuck I'm running? You know what? This is how I'm going to tell you how defenses gear towards stopping a running back. They always say, get to the running back before he gets going. That's even the greatest running backs it works against. Get to the running back before he can get started and get going. And how you do that, you either get him at or behind the line of scrimmage. Now, let's break it down even more. We're talking about at and behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see exactly how many times he's touched behind the line of scrimmage. What is the percentage of time that Ashton Jeanty, running back of the Raiders, is contacted by defenders behind the line of scrimmage for the 2025 season?
For the 2025 season, Ashton Jeanty, the Raiders running back, faced contact from defenders behind the line of scrimmage about 54.5% to 57% of the time. This high rate suggests issues with run blocking and game plans.
Game blocking and game plans is what they said should be blamed for this. Who blocks for Jeanty? Who does the game plan? So not only do you have a horrible offensive coordinator, but your offensive line can't. Where's the protection in the play calling? So you go back to the offensive line. It's common sense. Motherfucker, Jeanty is not that explosive. Jeanty, any running back can look like a beautiful ass piece of fucking jewelry if you give him a nice shiny offensive line to open those holes for him. Any running back. All you gotta do is hit the hole. It's open. But we gonna say that Jeanty, come on, bro. I know better than that. I wish motherfuckers do research before they even open their mouths. It's like, I mean, I understand content, shock and awe. Oh, he ate shit on live TV. Let's watch and throw up as he swallows. You know what I mean? We're in that day and age of internet where it's shock and awe and all the negative shit that draws attention. But when you talk positive and you say the real deal Holyfield, motherfuckers don't want to listen. Like, oh no, it ain't the offensive line. Jeanty is to blame too. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Exactly. We know what they are. We know what the Raiders are. Why get mad? This is my only concern. Is with these draft picks, you losing, not purposely, but you losing. So you deserve the highest draft pick you can get if you're the worst team in the NFL. If you're the worst team, you deserve the first pick. That's why I don't believe in the tank and shit. What if another team behind us that ain't as bad as we are tank and get the number 1 overall pick? Do they deserve it? Do they deserve it when they tank and get it over us and we know we really that bad? See, that's why I don't believe in tanking. Because the team that deserves that pick to really get shit restarted, get a franchise quarterback or whatnot, deserves that pick. But yet these motherfuckers behind you cheated by tanking to get in front of you. That's like you standing in line to wait for the new Jordans and then you bend over to tie your shoe and a motherfucker cut in line. Nah, motherfucker, I was here. I waited an hour. You better get your bitch ass back there with the rest of them motherfuckers. Because I bent over and tied. Well, you were tying your shoe. I don't give a fuck if I was jacking off. Get your motherfucking ass back there where you came from. That's why, and that's how I be looking at the draft. Like when motherfuckers really get the number 1 overall pick, and it's to say deserve it, but yeah, you deserved it because you're not that good. Notice the pecking order. Who gets the last pick in the draft every year? Super Bowl winner. Why do the Super Bowl winner get the get the last pick of the draft? Because they won the Super Bowl. That's it's not a reward. That's what they deserve. They deserve to be the last pick and let all the teams that weren't as good as them to win the Super Bowl get the picks ahead of them. But you say you want us to take even though we don't need to because we're not that good. Say, for instance, what if a team like, who better than us? Everybody? You know what I mean? What if everybody tanked? And all of them and pushed us at 32nd? You know what I mean? That's not fair. We really that bad. That's why they made it this way. You know what I mean? And NBA had to change their shit because motherfuckers really was tanking on purpose. And so they made it we're going to have a lottery now. NFL, and see that killed it all because now motherfuckers who deserve the number 1 pick in the NBA don't get that shit no more because of the lottery. And that's because motherfuckers was tanking. That's the negativity flip side of that coin. Now, and I don't think the worst team in the NBA has gotten, since they've been doing the lottery, I don't think the worst team in the NBA has not even got the number 1 overall pick. You got motherfucking Dallas getting the fucking first pick, and they weren't even the worst team. You know what I mean? You get shit like that happening. So the NFL is going down that same fucking trajectory. You know what I mean? They try to fix things so teams don't tank. That's why they made a lot of the divisional games at the end of the year to keep teams from trying to tank. You know what I mean? To try to keep them, to make them try to play real games against their division opponents, just the fact of trying to make the playoffs. That's why we got all our divisional rivals at the end of the season as well. Not just spread out during the season. But yeah, man, that's just my whole thing of that, bro. Tanking ain't never been a favorite of mine because you're gonna get the team that really we really need the number 1 overall pick, bro. Let's just call it a ball and a strike. The Raiders are really that bad. That's why I said there's no need to tank. We will have the number 1 pick after it's said and done. Everybody that had hope for Kenny Pickett, that shit got flushed down the drain with that cold shit. You know what I mean? That shit got flushed. So now what do? We go into the draft. I don't know if Dante Moore is going to come out. Possibilities. I was hearing from like the Duck side that they were saying he would. They were thinking about he would go back to college. But the way that can change is the offensive coordinator of Oregon has taken the head coaching job at Kentucky. So he's going to be gone, and I think he's taking an assist or the quarterback coach with him. So that can change the whole dynamics of this. Not just that, if Dante Moore happens to win the national championship for Oregon this year, it's most likely bye-bye. And I'm thinking the Raiders are more intrigued with Dante Moore than they are with Mendoza. But it's like 1A, 1B type scenario. So regardless, I think the Raiders is going to still do what they're going to do. They're going to get a quarterback. How do you maneuver? We're talking about trades last time about I did a mock draft and the Jets and Cleveland offered trades. That's something you might have to look into. Because if you can trade back 2 spots and get 2 first-round picks for it, and maybe because if whoever moving up, they really want your pick. They really want it. You know what I mean? So that's something the Raiders is gonna have to factor in. As a matter of fact, what we gonna do a mock draft right motherfucking now. Because I'm curious. I'm gonna play around with it. Yeah, we on RAIDERVIZION.com. Yeah, that's right, RAIDERVIZION.com. Vision spelled VIZION. It's your one-stop shop for everything Raiders, from Raiders drip, game tickets, airfare, hotel stays. What else you need out in this bitch? I got everything on one site for you. All the not all, but most of the content creators that do Raiders content you can follow. Super fans has been rocking with Gorilla Rilla, Violator, and Mob Boss, and so on. Also, it brings you what the hell? Oh, like we're about to do mock draft simulator. I got 4 simulators on that site for you to be able to go play around with and see it. And it's for the 2026 NFL draft. 4 mock draft simulators. What else I got, man? I got a plethora of things. Oh, I said Raiders drip. Connect to all of the stores that have all your Raider merchandise, hats, jerseys, and so forth. It's all your one-stop shop, man. So RAIDERVIZION.com. Vision, VIZION, man. Let's go. All right, man. We're going to rock and roll with this shit today. I'm going to switch this shit around one thing. Bam, like this. We doing a Raider mock draft. We're going to keep doing this shit until the mock draft get here. Because there's a lot of ways of maneuvering. A lot of dynamics can change the way these simulators work. As far as we know, they stay current with the draft order. Right now, the Giants are number 1 in the draft, and we're number 2. Great place to be in. If we do trade back, I don't want to go past 4. Because now you're putting yourself in a position of losing out on either Mendoza or Dante Moore. And hopefully one of the two will be a Raider. I like Dante Moore. I'm a Duck fan, so it is what it is. All right. So let's go, man. We're going to do 7 rounds. We got the Raiders. Man, let's rock and roll with this shit, shall we? So, This is the thing that's interesting to me. So the Giants took a linebacker, number 1 overall. Is this linebacker worthy of? But see, the Giants already got their quarterback. That's the beauty of it. You got Tennessee right behind us at 3, Cleveland at 4. Cleveland is the wild card. Cleveland has multiple picks in this first round. Last time, Cleveland, like look what now. Cleveland's offered me the 4th pick, the 28th pick, and the 2027 first round pick. So they're offering us 3 first round picks to move up to number 2. To drop back from 2 to 4, I can afford that. I said Cleveland is the wild card because we don't know if they're happy with the 2 quarterbacks they drafted last year. You know, Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders. I don't know. Now, me being greedy, and I'm thinking if they're moving up to number 2, they're going quarterback. So if that's the case, I want Shador Sanders as a throw-in. You drafted him in the 5th round, so the value, you made his value go low. So don't be mad at me because I want you to throw him in along with those picks. So this is what I'm going to do this first time around. I'm going to go ahead and ask them for Shador Sanders. If I can get players. Oh, they don't do players on this one. God dang it. Okay, so they want me to do players, but in reality, motherfucker, give me Shador Sanders too. I want the 4th, the 28th, and next year's 1st. That's 3 first round picks Cleveland is offering the Raiders. And going back to from 2 to 4, we could still get Dante Moore. Unless Tennessee trade back. But Tennessee is so bad, they got to get them a weapon or offensive line for Cam Ward. So they're not going to trade back. I don't think Tennessee is going to trade back. They're going to go after the best offensive lineman, I believe. So let's play with it and let's do this shit. Let me go ahead and I'm going to accept this. Hold on, let me see what else. Oh, that's the only trade. So I'm going to accept this trade. Bam. And just like I said, now Pittsburgh went the number 4 pick. Oh, them motherfucking sneaky bastards. Jets did move up with and got Dante Moore. See, okay, so I see how that shit works. Fuck. That's exactly what them punk motherfuckers did. Okay, so we can't risk it like that. And hold on real quick, y'all. I'm fucked up and hit an ad. So next up on the line, oh, Mendoza's still on the board. So they took Dante Moore, Mendoza's still there. Okay, so I'm tripping. I forgot it didn't go past him. So the Jets did trade up with Tennessee to get Dante Moore. Mendoza's still there at 4. So not only do I got 3 first round picks from Cleveland to move up, and Cleveland took a safety out of Ohio State with them 3 first round picks. What? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Mendoza. I mean, we get Mendoza, 3 first round picks. And also, we got another pick in this first round too. And I would have asked for Shador Sanders. So this is what we doing. Fernando Mendoza. He's a Raider. Bam. And we got another first round pick to go ahead and work out. So hey, shout out to everybody, all the members, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm doing this for y'all. S.A. Big Dog D Nice in the building. I said D Nice. My name is D. I should have played the theme song. But we rocking and rolling. So we back at 18. It's back on the motherfucking Raiders. All right, 28. So we're at 28. Here we go. Back on us again. Kansas City, eat a dick. Nope, I'm not going to 42. But then again, look at how all these trades. Now, if you want to rebuild, if we're really rebuilding, we got Mendoza already. We still got this pick and then next year's first round pick from Cleveland. The Atlanta Falcons want us to get 42nd, but I'm not doing that. We rejected. So what we gonna do now? We gonna go offensive line. Ain't no sense in having Mendoza, and we got Genty, and we already talked about Genty being touched at or behind the line of scrimmage 57% of the time. So what do we need? We gonna go guard. The best overall guard from Penn State, Olivega, Loan, whatever his name is. We going offensive lineman. Bam. Now, 2 first-round picks. We got an offensive lineman and our quarterback. Oh shit. Now we in the second round. So what we gonna do is let New England want us to give. No, I'm rejecting that one. So we right back at it with the first pick of the second round. Let's go. What do we do again? Let's go to the defensive side. Max Crosby needs help. Ohio State, Kendon McDonald, defensive tackle. Who's better, Caleb Banks or him? 6'3", 320. That's a big dude. Kenyon McDonald followed in the first round pick. Tyreek Williams, footsteps of Ohio State starting nose tackle. So starting nose tackle, let me see if Banks 6'6", 325, a big dude. Caleb Banks broke out with 4 sacks and 7 TFLs in 2024, showing off high-level tools in the process. At 6'6", 325 pounds, with arms over 35 inches, he has overwhelming size, length, and forklift power to pair with inhuman burst and quickness at his size. You know what? We're going to rock with him because we need to swallow up running backs in the middle. Pause. We need to swallow running backs in the middle of that defense right there, boy. And he's a big dude to do it. So we're going to go Caleb Burks out of Florida. Let's go. So we got a D tackle, offensive guard, quarterback. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll. Yes, sir. So we going to our third round at 40 or at 67. Let's see what's best available. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this smart. We're not gonna go for need. We're gonna go best available of need. And so far, everything we got was need. We gotta shore up this offensive line, though. Okay, Dolphins want to give us 77 for 67 plus their third round pick next year. Nope, I'm gonna reject it. Carolina want to give us 78 for 67 plus their third round pick next year. Nope, I don't want to do that either. All right. So now we're gonna go O-line against Oh, you know what? Jacoby Lane, no wide receiver. But we do got 2 rookie wide receivers as well, though. 6'4", 195. Jacoby Lane enters his junior season at USC as a long, lank 6'4", 195-pound, and coming off a breakout 43 receptions, 525 yards for 12 receiving touchdowns. Lane, listen, 50-50 ball. Okay, using Nexus. So 50-50 balls is good shit for him. Coordination, size, coachable. Only lack of consistent separation. See, a lack of constant separation, though. But he is a big physical dude, though. But first thing first, we got Besh, we got Thornton, we got Trey Tucker, and I like Jackson. So we can develop those guys, and then we can go look later in the draft to get a wide receiver. Hopefully some more speed, just in case. What if Trey Tucker don't stay with us? You know, what if Thornton doesn't work out? You know what I mean? There's a lot of things you have to focus on. So I'm looking at this. Let's see, offensive lineman. We go tackle 6'5", 315. Max, I don't even know how to pronounce his damn name. Iheanacho, I don't know. Originally comes from Nigeria. Okay. Now we got a Nigerian tackle. Kind of remind me of Osimile. When we had no Osimile on the offensive line when McKenzie was here. 6'5", 315 pounds with over 34-inch arms. He checks all the physical boxes NFL evaluators will look for. He's long, strong, and explosive with elite foot speed and reactive athleticism. We're gonna go offensive lineman. Like I said, we got a guard. Now we got a tackle. Let's go. Let's go. O line. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna make sure Mendoza's gonna kill fools in that pocket. Now he might sit for a year. You know, you might want to sit. You might want to go get a competent veteran quarterback for him to sit behind. Next one, 102. Let's look at the board change. Wide receivers coming off. We got a tackle and guard and a defensive tackle and a quarterback. So now we're going into the fourth round. So we're in the third. We're still in the third round. So we got our shit so far. Okay, here we go in the fourth. We ready to rock and roll. What's left on the board, man? Best available. Okay, we're gonna look at corners. Maybe the wide receiver too. 6'3", 190-pound corner. Tacario Davis looked like a future top 50 pick coming off of a standout 2023 campaign that saw him put up 15 pass breakups and a pick. His 2024 season, however, saw him experience a sharp regression. Davis transferred from Arizona to Washington this offseason following former Arizona head coach Jed Fish and his former teammate Ephesians Prysock, goddamn these names, in a familiar scheme with familiar surroundings. So that's a 6'3" corner, 190 pounds. Now, who's this wide receiver? Zachariah Branch, wide receiver out of Georgia. 5'10", 175 pounds. Zachariah Branch enters his junior year at Georgia after transferring from USC, where he showcased electrifying athleticism, but regressed across the board in 2024. At 5'10", 180 pounds, Branch boasts game-breaking speed rooted in his high school state titles in 100-meter, 200-meter, and long jump, and a trait translates to his dynamic return ability. He posts 332 punt return yards and 1 TD plus 442 kickoff return yards and a score as a true freshman. While he remains raw as a receiver and relies heavily on pure speed over technical route running, Branch's rare burst in open field talent give him unadjustable upside if he can refine his craft with the Bulldogs with improved polish. He profiles as a home run weapon at the next level. We're gonna go wide receiver with speed. Because I'm knowing Mendoza got on the arm. We got 2 offensive linemen to add to Charles Grant and Caleb Rogers. So now we got opportunity to build a bomb ass line. A bomb ass line. So I'm gonna go running or wide receiver. Where is he at? Wide receiver Zachariah Branch out of Georgia for the speed and another weapon. We gotta lighten the box up, so we gotta have deep threats to make sure that safeties don't come and stack the box against Genty. We got offensive linemen that should be able to open holes for him. Very athletic and menacing on that O-line. Don't forget JPJ comes back and Colton Miller, along with the 2 rookies we got this past draft. So all in all, our offensive line looks like it's shaping up. It's shaping up to be a monster. And that's all I care about. All right, so the next pick for us is 128. We're coming up in the 4th round. Now let's shore up some shit. Washington wants to trade with us, and I ain't doing it. Now we could probably go cornerback now. Chandler River, 5'10", 100, small dude. Let me see who else we got. A running back. Oh, I meant to look for running back. Roman Hemby. I would like to get some help for Genty. Roman Hemby arrives in Indiana after 4 years at Maryland, where he never saw more than 990 carries in a season, but built a repertoire as one of the college football's most dependable all-purpose backs. At 6 foot, 208 pounds, Henby pairs a sturdy athletic frame with outstanding vision and burst, consistently finding daylight and hitting the hole with conviction. With over 100 career catches and just 3 drops. So over 100, what he had? He had over 100 career catches with only 3 drops. So good in the passing game as well as the run game. At 6 foot, 208 pounds, nice size dude. And I want Genty to have a running mate. I want Genty to have a running mate. Let me see what else is on here. So yeah, I'm gonna go running back. Hemby of Indiana. All right, so now we rocking and rolling, baby. We rocking and rolling. We shoring up this team for shits and giggles, baby. For shits and giggles, man. We rocking and rolling. All right, let's see. Cleveland wants to trade again. They want to give us 141 for 135 and pick 207. What you trying to get, bro? That's what I'm trying to see. The quarterbacks are left. I don't want quarterbacks. So you know what? I'm gonna do it because this is usually the round that we do trade. Round 4. Last year we traded back in round 2 to get extra 4s. So let's trade back just a couple of spots from 135 to 141 and pick up number 207. We accept it. We got a lot of holes and no pimps. Let me quit. Let's go. All right, so we're going in round 5. Now Minnesota want to trade 141 for 152 plus 226, 230, and 233. And they won our 2007 7th round from the Rams. I'm about to get greedy, boy. I'm about to get greedy. I made the trade. They offering us hella picks. What in the 6th? Is it 6th round or I think no 6th round? Okay, now we coming up. I'm not trading nobody. Damn, they want to trade again. I'm good. I ain't gonna be over the top with it. All right, wide receiver Cooper. This one Barquette. Cooper Barquette, 6'1", 195. There's no information on him right now. Out of Duke. Oh man, come on, fool. All right, so let me see. Best available linebacker, Indiana. Aiden Fisher, 6'1", 233. Another smaller line, but we do need linebackers. We do Taylor Green, quarterback. What we in the 5th round? If Taylor Green's there in the 6th round, I'm gonna grab another rookie quarterback. I'm gonna do like New England did, because New England did that shit and they found theirs and they end up trading one off and got trade asset back. So I'll do that. I'm not gonna do that now. There's an edge rusher. Let me see. What is his 6'3", 273? Edge out of Miami, Florida. Masidor. I'm gonna go. We got to do the trenches, and we're in the 5th round. We're gonna go edge rusher because I know pretty much Kuntz is probably gonna walk. There's only 1 year left, and then Tyree will probably be around another year, going into his 4th year. Now the 5th year option, I don't think so. We gotta have somebody just in case. Or we can probably trade Tyree if somebody wants him. You know what I mean? If we can get somebody that's a suitable replacement. But we got a shitload of picks coming up in the round 6, I think it is, with the trade we made with Minnesota. Okay, here we go. Now it's on us. Another wide receiver, Cooper Barrett. Oh, let's see, Eric Rivers. 5'11", 175. I don't have any information on him. Offensive tackle, cornerback. 6'1", 201. Domain Jackson has one of the highest college. What did he say? Has one of the highest ceilings in the 2026 class. He was a 5-star recruit out of California who tied the state record in the 100-meter dash. That's a fast dude at corner. All right. With a blistering time of 10.25 seconds. Jackson's freak athleticism was his ceiling card, but a season-ending knee injury showed his advance. Okay, he hurt his knee, but did he make a comeback? After an up-and-down sophomore season at USC in 2023, Jackson transferred to Alabama 2024, where he produced his best tape yet, by far. Jackson's one-of-one athleticism shines on tape. He can match anyone and everyone with the hyperactive twitch, foot speed, and reactive coil. And his deep speed ensures no one, and I mean no one, can stack him in trail. Outside of upside, however, he still leaves a lot to be desired, as his lack of discipline and inconsistent motor has lost him starting reps in 2025. In the right NFL environment, he could see quality development. Now, this is somebody I would take I'll take a risk on. Cornerback out of Alabama, nice size, got speed, track speed, and man, we'll develop him because we got to eventually find Darian Porter's running mate. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's gonna be Eric Stokes or Caillou Blue Kelly. I don't know about them if that's the case. I say go in free agency and get somebody like a Reek Woolen. Nice physical corner with speed as well in free agency. But the difference is that's gonna cost you top dollar. Well, not even top dollar. It's gonna cost you some money, right? But you can draft your guy and develop him into what you want alongside Porter. So that would be a good tandem with both of them with damn good speed. Matter of fact, let me see what his 40 time is. What's dude name? Domani Jackson. What is cornerback Domani Jackson from Alabama's 40 time?
Domani Jackson, the cornerback from Alabama, has a 40-yard dash time around 4.28 seconds, showing his very fast.
Domani Jackson's 40 time is around 4.28 seconds. Darian Porter's was 4.3. Porter 6'4". Domani Jackson is 6'1". So I'm going to go ahead and get him from Alabama. Now our secondary. Now we're going to start developing spots of need. Best available of need. That's how I look at it. Because some shit, I'm not going to keep drafting an O-line tackle over and over again if that's what. Okay, now we got another one up. So now, this is what I want to do. We did wide receiver, did we? Quarterback. What's the quarter? Oh, they must have took dude already. Because I said I would have took Taylor Green. And Taylor Green ain't on there. Oklahoma quarterback, K. Klubnik. We could get Klubnik and put him down. But I don't need. We got our dude though. So just say all. We're just gonna keep rocking the way we've been rocking. All right. So all offensive tackle, wide receiver, Chase Roberts, 6'4", 210 pounds. We're gonna go big just in case Thornton. I'll be worried about Thornton and his consistency, bro. He dropped shit. So we're gonna go another big wide receiver, BYU. Chase Roberts as we get him. We got more picks though, so I ain't even tripping. Next up, there's hella offensive tackles left. Let's check another defensive tackle. 6'3", 325. Chris McClellan of Missouri. We need competition. We need depth at positions too. Here's a safety. We definitely 6'3", 210 safety out of Nebraska. Let's go safety. Bam. Since we got all these picks, these are the picks that we got from Minnesota in the trade. So offensive line, offensive or defensive line, got a corner, fast ass corner. We got wide receiver with speed, or quarterback, offensive tackle, offensive guard. Wouldn't mind adding an edge. All right, here we go. Back on us here. And speaking of edge, the best available is Ranello Height or Romello Height out of Texas Tech. Texas Tech has a good team this year. 6'3", 235 pounds. He's gonna have to go outside linebacker. It depends on what. If we get rid of all the coaches, who's our defensive coordinator? What's going to be the base defense? Is it going to be a 4-3 or a 3-4? 3-4, you go outside linebacker. 4-3, can he work the edge? At 235 pounds, he's too light in the ass. He's going to have to add weight, but he does have the frame at 6'3" to add it. This is but right now he's the best available. So I'm gonna go edge because of Kuntz probably not being here, and Tyree. I don't know his. He had a standstill with me, bro. So we're gonna go edge, and we'll just let the competition determine who makes the team and who's worthy. So we're in round 6. Raiders pick at 216, and right now we're at 212. So we're coming up again. Keep my eye on the board. We did. I didn't. Did I do a safety? I'm gonna check and see in a minute. Let's see my picks. Quarterback, offensive guard, defensive tackle, wide receiver, running back, edge. So I got 2 edges. Yep, I got 2 edges because of the uncertainty of Tyree Wilson and Malcolm Kuntz. Is he going to be here? Safety, wide receiver, cornerback, edge. So right now, I think we need to go. I need to go another. Let me see what's available. Offensive tackle. Should I just? Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit like that. Oh, damn, I don't want to go way down like that. 6'3", 325. Ahmad Moten, defensive tackle, Miami. Oh my God. I don't need another wide receiver. So now what we're going to be looking at special teams. So usually the people on your special teams are your safety, some wide receivers, offensive tackle, no. So let's go. We're going to start looking at special teams guys. 6'2", 205 pounds. We got Wydett Williams Jr., safety, Ole Miss. And then we got a safety right behind him out of TCU, which is Jamel Johnson, who is 6'1", 200 even. I'm going to go with the size. Could be a special teams guy, 6'2", 205. Maybe he might pan out as a depth piece at the safety position. So we're going to go with him. Safety. Out of Ole Miss, Wydett Williams Jr. Bam. We got to add some special teams players. We're in the 6th. Where we at? We're in the 7th round now. I think that might be all the picks I got right now. So now we're going to look at the final. Oh, no, we got one more pick. Is it one more? No, we got more than one more. That's the one from Minnesota. Okay, gotcha. Okay, we're going to play with this shit then. This dude been sitting on the board forever. Safety, quarterback. I'm not going to go quarterback. But then again, at Texas, let's see, Bryce Lance, wide receiver. Cornerback, edge. Don't want to get too down in the depth. Why is this dude not getting 6'2", 190 pounds? He's getting passed up like a motherfucker. And they not got no Romello Brinson. Defensive tackle. I only did one defensive tackle. Let's do another. Let's go ahead and get Ahmad Moten, 6'3", 325. 7th round, extra picks from trading back, so we gonna see if we can develop these young guys. But we did have two defensive linemen, 2 defensive tackles last year that we drafted. You know what I mean? Hemingway and Pegues. But hey, fuck it. We got to make sure we have the best guys out there. So we got to develop competition. All right, we just gonna do what we want now. Now we can experiment.
Lunatic Raider. Behind the shield locked in.
Texas Tech quarterback. I don't know what his knock is, but they did solid this year. Um, damn. What position? Let's go linebacker, bro. I don't see no linebackers. I'm gonna look at these guys. So 217. All right. So we got Arion Carter, linebacker, Tennessee. 6'1", 235. We got Jimmy Roller, linebacker, Michigan. 6'2", 240. That might be the one I might want to rock with, is the one out of Michigan, size-wise. Now, this dude, 6'5", 242. Shit, we might grab, fuck it, I'm going to grab 2 linebackers eventually. Okay, so who is dude? From Oklahoma, Kendall Daniels. Nice size, 6'5", 242. And then you got Jimmy Roller, and he's 6'2", 240. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Let me see, Alex Afari Jr. Who is he? 6'2", 227. He's a little light in the ass. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go Daniels first. Big physical. Then it's come back on me again. Roller. Bam. He's available. I'm getting another linebacker. Fuck that. We're gonna make sure our roster is 2 physical linebackers. Now, being 7th round picks, I don't know how they're gonna pan out, but hey, competition. You dig? I think that might be the last pick of this draft. Let's see what the final results are. I don't think I had any more left out of the trade with Minnesota. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see. Yep, we at the end. Just get the last 2 picks of the 7th round. Handle your business. Yada. Look at all the picks we got though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15. 15 picks we pulled out this draft with 2 trade backs. And we got our quarterback. And we got offensive linemen, defensive linemen, fast ass wide receiver, fast corner, running back help for Genty, a couple of edge rushers, safety, edge, safety. Then we went defensive tackle, linebacker. I think we did 15 picks, bro. Come on now. Let me screenshot this shit because we gonna post some shit. Damn. Done dilly milly. Yep. So there it is, man. We did a mock draft. Not that this shit's gonna happen, but it's just for, entertainment purposes only. We in the building. Let me take this off. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man, for pulling up, man. It has been another members only Monday with your boy Lunatic Raider. Raiders fall to Philadelphia yesterday, 31-0. Kenny Pickett didn't look good. He wasn't no improvement from Geno Smith. Matter of fact, he was a drop-off from Geno Smith. 62 yards passing, 7 yards rushing, sacked 4 times with an INT, no touchdowns. So go figure. But, hey, it is what it is. We got to fix the offensive line. We definitely got to get our franchise quarterback. We'll see what happens after these last 3 games of the season. If we lose to the Giants, we outright get number 1 overall. But what is the price that the Raiders would be willing to move back from number 1. 3 first-round picks to drop back 2-3 spots. We gonna see. But with that being said, I'm Lunatic Raider, man, and I'll be back tomorrow. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, man. You've been watching Members Only Monday with your boy Lunatic Raider. And like I always say about this time, I'm out this what? I'm out this what? I'm out this bitch. Ha ha.